asides that are for people who are actual suffering minorities to be like, no, this is not cool.
Yeah,
so
but
she's
I'm
gotten
only
pushback.
seeing this from small blogs. I'm not seeing this from anything mainstream.
Well, yeah, correct. Because mainstream, they're always going to cover for the establishment.
Right, that's what I'm
100% of the time. Yeah, they're going to cover their own.
The thing about those blogs is like a lot of them are basically like Ari Shaffir refers to them as like college papers.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of these blogs are like college student written.
Yeah, but they're often speaking truth.
Oh yeah. Well, I would hope more would come out and say, "Hey, you can't say you're Native American." It's just like imagine the outrage if I just started calling myself African American.
Well, did you see what Trump said? He said, well, I can't call her Pocahontas anymore because she's not an Indian. And I'm just like, oh my God, we're not worthy.
He says some hilarious shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
He really does. He really does. He's fucking funny off the cuff.
Oh, yeah.
Really is, and the way he goes after people, like even though he's the president, like he still calls people fucking losers. I mean, he still calls them losers on Twitter and goes after them.
Horseface?
Horseface. He called Stormy Daniels horseface. Just think of how repulsive he is physically. He's fat. His face is all fucking hanging off of his bones. He's got white raccoon eyes and orange skin, and yet he still will mock Stormy Daniels and call her horseface.
Someone tweeted out, I forget who, and I apologize. The thing he said, they go, imagine what happens that Trump's the first person who fucked a porn star and she had to brag about it. And then she paid him.
She has to pay him now. Yeah. Well, he did pay her, right? But what he paid her, what she's going to have to pay him, is probably like a factor of 3 or 4.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, how much more? She's going to want to pay him.
He asked for $350K.
That's all he asked for?
Yeah.
Oh. That's very reasonable of
Yeah,
him.
that doesn't even cover her book advance.
That's probably like he just wants to
be done
wants
with
to
it.
get it. Just give me that paper.
Yeah.
Just give me a little something. I need a little something from you. Let this slide. I want 300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably her whole book. That's probably all the money.
No, she got more than 350.
Do you think so?
I'm positive.
How much do you think she got for that book?
750, I would guess.
Yeah, but she's got to pay taxes.
Sure, and her agent's getting 15.
Yeah, she's probably not even bringing 3 home. So it's all that money's gone.
Oh yeah, that's all gone. Yeah.
All gone, 100% gone, and no one's buying that book. That
No,
book's not a successful
it's stiffed.
book.
It's stiffed. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. She said it all already. Like, I fucked the president. That's your book. Your book is I fucked the president.
Well, here's the funny part with her. Do you remember this? She was making fun of his dick. Like, he had a mushroom dick, whatever. And people were like,
Mushroom dick?
That's what she said. And then people were like, "That, you know what? As fucked up as he is, that's body shaming. You really shouldn't make fun of someone." And she's like, "You know what? You're right. I'm sorry." And then he goes, "Hey, horseface." She goes, "His fucking mushroom dick." Like the next day, she's back on it. It was amazing.
The fact that he can call her horseface and he's the
But she doesn't
president
even
on
have a horse
Twitter.
face.
No, it doesn't matter.
I know, but it's just
Doesn't
so
matter.
weird.
I mean, Ted Cruz really isn't the Unabomber or whatever the fuck he said he was.
Zodiac
The
killer. He didn't say that. That's the meme. He said his dad shot JFK.
Yes.
Did you see?
Even that, that's fucking, it's all so crazy.
That was the best part. So Ted Cruz was known as like the best debater in the Senate. He had this Harvard or Yale, whatever, debating team. Great debater. Everyone recognized him for this. How the fuck do you prep for a debate? Be like, oh yeah, well your dad shot JFK. It's like, what the fuck? Wait, what? The fuck are you supposed to say?
Well, it didn't have to make sense.
Right.
The people that are Trump supporters don't want it to make sense. They just want him to win.
Right. Exactly. And it works.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he just had to get zingers in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like roast battle more than
Right.
anything.
And they don't get that. There was this, my favorite tweet of his, where he goes, "Whenever I speak of the losers and the haters, I do so with great affection. It's not their fault they were born fucked up!" Exclamation point. That's a real Trump tweet. It's the best one. And he's right.
Oh, yeah. You know, one of my favorite things was him at a speech where he was talking. It was 2015, before he even talked about running for president. Or he was even, I don't think he was 100% open about running for president. And he said there's 2 ways to talk to China. You could propose things, and he says it like, normally, and then he says, or you could say, "Listen, motherfuckers."
He said that?
Yeah, you ever heard that?
No.
Oh my God, it's great.
Fuck yeah.
Pull it. It's fucking great. Because everybody starts cheering.
Yeah.
Because it's so forbidden in this environment, wearing an expensive suit, standing in front of a podium. He says, or you could say, listen, motherfuckers, like this is what we're gonna do, and everybody's like, yeah, it's so exciting. Oh my God. It's so much more exciting.
Yeah.
Than Marco Rubio or someone boring.
Jeb is a waste. Jeb is a big fat mistake.
The way he did it with the fingers too. You doing that?
I watched those videos.
Which speech? Because he
Jeb is a
announced it
waste.
in June of 2015.
No, when he said motherfuckers.
Yeah, when he just not speech. When he's talking about China and he said, "Listen,
China.
motherfuckers."
China.
Yeah, that was the thing. Puerto Rico. When he pronounces
Muslims.
Puerto Rico.
I'm announcing a ban on all Muslim immigration.
Muslim. Here, this is a great. Listen to this because it's.
Pathetic leadership.
This time, instead of with his name in gold, it's with his words.
Is this it?
Discussing Iraq,
We build a school. We build a road. They blow up the road. They blow up the school. We build another school. We build another road. They blow them up. We build again. In the meantime, we can't get a school built in Brooklyn.
to the audience's approval, talking oil.
We have nobody in Washington that sits back and said, you're not going to raise that price. You understand me?
This is
And
a
finally,
long time ago.
taxing Chinese goods.
Here it
Listen,
is.
you mother, we're going to tax you 25%.
While polls have Trump in a
So
very
this is
early
2011, is that what it says over there?
Yeah, it's at least when this
Yeah.
was posted.
But here's
so.
what's interesting. Notice the person who posted it, their name is Say No to Racists. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they probably put it up as a negative thing.
Well, no, 2011, he would have been considered a Democrat.
Right.
Oh, no, he's endorsed Romney. He endorsed Romney. I'm wrong. So he'd be a Republican, but he's regarded as a racist.
He was a Democrat until what, 2010?
Probably around then, because he was going to run as an independent at some point.
Trump 2012. Look at that. This is the guy we've been looking for.
Wow, 7 years ago.
But it says deplorable.
They could have changed
Wow.
it.
They probably changed it. They probably changed
Oh, okay.
it.
Oh, damn, that would have been
Probably
good.
changed it in the future because it says 7 years ago.
Yeah. Fuck. Time traveler.
Ah, deplorable.
That's the time travel that hacked Joy and Reed.
Oh, yeah. Someone did it. Someone definitely hacked it.
Yeah.
So, just hilarious. They didn't give the good version of that either.
'Cause they
he
bleeped
said-
it.
Well, not just that. Because he also, see if you can find the better version. Because he basically prefaces it like, people have been saying it like this.
Right.
You can say it like this, or you can say, listen, you motherfuckers. And that's when everybody starts cheering.
He actually gave an example of how.
Well, what would you do?
Yeah, here it
He
is.
actually. Go ahead.
What can you do?
Yeah.
So easy. I drop a 25% tax on China. And I said to somebody that is really the messenger. The messenger is important. I could have one man say, we're going to tax you 25%. And I could say another, listen, you motherfuckers, we're going to tax you 25%.
That's like the Zapruder film.
I know it's
The
shaky.
footage.
I know.
But here's
Someone
how
in
the press
audience.
lies. On the campaign trail, he said a point. I don't remember what it was. The sentence, but he goes, "You better shut your mouth." So he didn't say the word. They bleeped it.
Oh,
And they bleeped
interesting.
it to make it look like he was cursing. And he's
Right.
like, you guys are fucking shady as hell.
That's very shady. Yeah, that's shady. You can't just bleep a pause and
Right.
pretend that there's some sort
Right.
of an offensive word in there.
Right.
That's just deceptive.
Right. And it's pervasive. They do it
Yeah.
all the fucking time.
Well, who's good out there to challenge him?
They're fucked.
Are
They're
they?
fucked. You know why they're fucked?
Why?
Because we've never had this happen before. The whole time all those Democrats are fighting each other for the primary, for the nomination, he's going to be tweeting the shit out of those debates. He's going to be live tweeting the debates.
Right.
And they're not going to, they have to worry about the attacks from their colleagues, but also from the sitting president who's like, look at this dope.
And he's going to come up with nicknames for
I
them and
know.
they stick.
Danang Dick, he
Yeah.
already did. Oh my, it's amazing.
Danang Dick?
Dick Blumenthal, senator from Connecticut, lied about his Vietnam service.
Oh, no,
and
he
Trump
didn't.
has started calling him Danang Dick.
He lied about his
Yep.
Vietnam service?
Still got elected. Yep.
Whoa.
Shameless. Yeah.
How did he lie? What did he say?
He said he served and he didn't. Look it up. Yeah, I mean, it was brazen. It wasn't some ambiguous area. I think he's like he never left America, is my understanding. Oh yeah.